So what is his status, and I guess what's the department's view of how to deal with him at this point?
Well, there is a process going on that's in the judicial system right now, so we have to wait to see where the indictment takes it. They'll be sentencing, obviously, at some point. They'll be working with the prosecutor's office as far as any kind of deal goes. Once that happens, we'll get the information, and we will start an internal investigation. From that point, the process is, we look at the severity of the charges, and then look at whether or not it's a discipline case or if it's a termination case. So as it stands right now, once the division learned of the search warrant, he was relieved of duty. His badge and gun were taken that day. He is currently using his own time. He's on leave right now with his own time. So that's where we stand with him.
Can you talk about just reaction to the fact that one of your own has been indicted for these serious charges?
This is disturbing conduct from a member of the division, and one that is publicly out there representing all of us within the division of police. So devastated would be a word that I would use, disturbing, because of the information that just came out from the indictment. We're not involved in the investigation, but we will be looking at this very critical. The public entrusts us to investigate these types of crimes, and now we have somebody within the division who violated that trust. So there are issues there, and like I said, we'll be looking into it, but there is a process as well, and it will be dealt with appropriately.
Talk about Dean Worthington was taken off the job and the process of how CPD handled his job and what happened to him.
You mean as far as? After
you learned that there was charges pending.
Yeah, we were notified that there was a criminal investigation at that point. We take those types of circumstances or very serious. So immediately he was relieved of duty. He was relieved of his assignment. His badge and gun were taken, and he chose to use personal leave, and has not been back in the division since the day that they served the search warrant.
Could you confirm that he did go into rehab at some point?
That's a personal nature. It's something that would have to be asked of his attorney as to what he's going through. That's simply something we can't answer.
Have you talked to him since prior to him turning himself in?
No, me personally, I've not talked to him. I know some people within the division have checked on him. Other than that, I don't know what his status is.
Over the past year, there's been a lot of dialogue about Columbus Division of Police building a bridge of trust with the community. I think unquestionably this challenges the credibility of the badge. I guess, is there any message you want to share with the public?
You know what? There are a lot of officers. We have 1,900 sworn police officers. And we do a lot of amazing, great things every single day. And unfortunately, this is a very serious charge and incident that happened. You know what? The public entrusts us to protect them from this kind of crime. And right now, this disturbing conduct simply erodes that trust. So, like I said, we do a lot of amazing things. Officers do a lot of great things that simply go unreported, and the public just needs to know that we take this very serious, and we will deal with this swiftly.
Talk about next steps then.
The next steps are we're on the sidelines kind of watching how the game goes. Like I said, the judicial process is in motion. Mr. Worthington has rights that he's afforded. Once we get the information after the sentencing, then we'll look into it as to exactly where we go from here. And like I said, we'll look at it from the very beginning of, is this a simple discipline case? I think we would all agree that does not appear to be. But he has due process and could be a termination case.
Anything else, Sergeant, to add to this that we should know?
Not at this time.